Hey y'all, it's me, Ren, back again for another adventure, trying out some new sound setup. So we're just gonna see how this works out for me, okay, guys? We're just gonna go ahead and do an entire stream without being sure about where all my stuff goes. All right? Woo! Yeah, I'm just trying out all sorts of stuff now. Okay, let's go ahead. Still dropping frames. We'll get there. I don't know, y'all. I'm just excited because I finally got the ducking to work. The ducking duck. Alright. So I've been having a heck of a weekend. And part of that has been related to water. Water coming in. Water taking over my home. And so as we play Monster Prom today, we're gonna go try to date Miranda. Make my own voices. Oh, I didn't even hear escape. Back to menu. Yes, back to menu. So my whole computer, it was having some issues, and I had to go just basically reinstall everything. So that was fun, but luckily I still have all my beautiful save data. And now we just gotta be blue, and we've got to get people to love us as blue. You may notice my energy isn't as high. That's in part because I'm having fun with this new testing thing, this new stuff. I don't know, sometimes it seems like it gets into the red. I don't know, is that terrible? I don't know, y'all. I just don't know. But what I do know is that I'm going to play Monster Prom first term for about 30 minutes. It usually ends up being closer to 40 minutes or even an hour sometimes with me. Okay. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are we? We're blue. We're blue. We're gonna be a they. And we're gonna be Bren. Blue Ren. I know, it's not very creative, but y'all will be fine. Do. So now that I figured out ducking, if I sing along to the music, it gets much quieter. So you get to hear me more, I guess. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam DeLioncourt, 400 and something, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polly Geist, 22-ish, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. So one of the reasons my frames might be dropping is that I didn't go in and reset the bit rate. So we're just going to struggle through this one, and then I'll remember to reset that bit rate once I'm done, and we can have it be a little better, okay? Then we'll all be better together. Y'all, the water is trying to get me. The water from outside the house and the water from inside my house, it's all trying to get me. Gonna have walls torn out to cover all the water damage. It's alright though. This is what life is. Let's be monstrous instead. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. No worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Let's start indeed. It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. Global warming isn't real. I invented it, and now science is claiming authorship because science is a lame copycat with no original ideas. It's time to be a real hero. I'll lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to the party of its life. We'll have so many hilarious misadventures that the sun will eventually become cooler. Wink. Nah, the world is doomed, but I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business for the soon-to-be-covered by water world. Yep, we're soon to be covered by water. That's how I feel right now. All the water is going to get me. You wish you were raised by, I haven't gotten this one a lot before, a mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing. A really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry. And actual fire. I guess that's not really as exciting as they meant it to be. I love fire and I see no issue with being raised by it. A pack of wild wolves who also happen to be tech moguls and own some of the most profitable companies of Silicon Valley. They would be kick-ass role models and wild wolves. Sick. Okay, let's go with the pack of wild wolves. I think that's also money. Yeah, so wealthy. What would be a killer accessory? Sunglasses at night? Shiny armor? A fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy? Fancy brass knuckles? Coolness itself? A necklace with your own name in case you forget? We're going to go with shiny armor because, as I said, since water is taking over my life, I might as well go to prom with a mermaid. Or mer creature. I've always associated mermaids with having fish tails, and she's more of a fish person. I don't know. I'm not really sure where those definitions come from. You know what I mean? Like fish person versus mermaid versus fishman karate from One Piece. Where does it all shake out? Like Miranda is more like a fishman from One Piece, where she's got some fishy features. Alright, so let's figure out where we want to go. Our bold, our charm, and our fun are all dunked on. We need to be charming to date Miranda. So let's go get some charm at the gym. Where you get your charm? That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, so you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot Scott and Miranda staring intently at a picture of a seahorse. Looks like a killer seahorse, Miri. What are you so worried about? Well, you see, one of my daddy's subjects gave me this horse as a gift. And, well, you've heard what they say, haven't you? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What? Who are they? Why do they say that? What's in there?
I don't know. That's why I'm so distraught. I'm terrified that it will accidentally look into this gift horse mouth and see
So what? See what? Gross what? Another tinier horse? A world without sports?
I don't know, and I don't want to find out.
Oh, come on, Miri. You gotta find out. You gotta find out for... What's the thing Ms. Ferratu is always talking about?
Science?
Yeah, for science. You gotta, right?
You realize Scott's looking to you for your opinion. They both are. What do you think Miranda should do? Aw, Dip. Don't you ever look in that gift horse in the mouth. In fact, breed it with sea urchins to produce gift horses with tiny mouths. Look that gift horse right in its ding-ding mouth. They only say not to because they don't want you finding all the delicious mouth candy. Ugh. Like wax lips and candy teeth. Ugh. Let's see. I think we're smart enough to breed something. Let's do that. Yeah, we're so smart. Miranda is clearly pleased by your suggestion. When you run into her the next day, all her previous anxiety seems to have gone. I took your marvelous selection. Nope. I took your marvelous suggestion to the logical next level. I had my father's genetic wizards combine my gift horse with a sea urchin. Whatever horrible thing was lurking between those horse lips, now they're too tiny for me to see it. The horse is a little bit spiny now, but I think that just adds to his charm. It's so cute. I can tell he loves it because of the deeply pained expression in his tiny watery eyes. That works so well, you wonder why you don't solve all your problems with genetic manipulation. You gain 2 creativity and 1 smarts. Y'all, we are all GMOs. We are all GMOs because my mom decided she thought my dad was cute and therefore went with that instead of something else. That's genetic manipulation just on the long-term scale. Fight me about it. Maybe. Maybe not. Don't fight me. I'm just a poor girl. Nobody loves me. That's so not true. A lot of people love me and support me. Okay. Let's see. Are we going to keep them? Yeah. Yeah, we are. You're enjoying your meal in peace when you hear the unmistakable sounds of 3 throats clearing. Ahem. 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 Yes, hello. As you know, it is customary for a benevolent witch coven to have, as an ally, a malevolent creature of some sort. And since Liam has apparently decided that he's too cool for us now, because of your incredible resume and good looks, we've decided to accept you on a trial basis as our supernatural companion for 1 adventure. Adventure not to exceed 3 episodes or eclipse the main plot arc. As a consideration for your willing participation, we'll even allow you your choice of adventures. 3 episodes. You could knock one of these adventures out by the end of lunch. It actually sounds fun. The coven gives you 2 options. Stop the crime ghost who's been taking over children's bodies and using them to rob banks. You have a never-before-seen plan. Take on the greatest villain of all, income inequality. Okay, well, I think our money is doing well enough for now, so I don't feel the need to fight income inequality. The robot in the wall does love me. You're right, Sumkey. He loves me very much. All right, we're going to do crime ghosts. Sumkey, let me know if the sound is like better than usual or worse than usual or what's going on there. Because I had to reinstall all of my business, and so I had to reinstall all of my microphone filters. So I don't know if it sounds different to you, but I'd love if you let me know, because I'm curious as to what this sounds like end-wise. Oh, it sounds great. Awesome. Woohoo! It's nice to have live feedback from somebody who isn't in the room with me. All right, you put a stop to the crime ghost crime in the only way you know how, with fake beards. It's working. Whoops, their accent went right out my head because I was so excited my sound was working. Now that all the children have fake beards, the crime ghost can't tell their children. He's got no one to possess. Yep, that was totally your plan. You definitely didn't start slapping beards on kids and hope for the best. Excellent. The day is saved once again thanks to the coven and our faithful sidekick, Bren. What's that? You wanted to know about payment? We're sorry, but the contract clearly states that this is an unpaid internship. The contract does say that. Oh, whoops. Nope, the contract does say that. Oh well, at least you gained 4 creativity for your lateral thinking. Damn, I'm creative. Yeah. Alright, so next, where should we go next? Let's go to the library and just get our money above 10. Just to be safe as far as cash monies go. The G-Men. Oh, what are your Space-Men gonna do? Oh, it's like Pokemans. I get it. Buttman. Cheesecake versus Buttman. Bag. Oh, because you're gonna catch them. I get it. Yarr. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs managing your Star Kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only 2 money. Star Kicker seems like it could go producers, like, really, really fast. Later, you see Miranda and Vera cornered by the wolf pack, who are watching them like a pack of wolves. Yo, how would one of you ladies like to go on a date tonight with the hottest dogs to ever not literally be hot dogs? I wouldn't. At all. This is not at all how I like my courtships to begin. Where are the jewels? Where are the flowers? Where are the bloody heads of my enemies? Oh man, we'll show you courtship on the court. When do we win? On the court. At sports. We'll show you sportship courtship. Every time I think the guys at this school can't get any dumber. Oh, I get it. You're both shy. Don't worry, our barks are worth than our bites. Except when we're doing sports. Because then we bring it. Yeah. But if neither you have the confidence to say which one wants to go out with us tonight, we could just choose for you. Yikes. Like, they're relatively well-intentioned, but you should definitely step in and save one of them. Tonight, Miranda can't. I have 2 tickets to Cirque de la Mer's underwater show. You don't want to go out with Vera. I hear her snakes have syphilis. Okay, well, we're trying to date Miranda, so we're going to give her 2 tickets to Cirque de la Mer. Miranda's eyes light up like an anglerfish. Cirque de la Mer? As a little girl, I always wanted to be an aqua gymnast. Whoops, I turned her French. Doesn't take much. It doesn't take much at all. Cirque de la Mer? As a little girl, I always wanted to be an aqua gymnast. There we go. Of course you did. Until I realized it required hard work and discipline, at which point I decided I was much happier being a princess. But I still love watching it. Oh, how thoughtful of you to procure tickets for me and my favorite maidservant. I'll tell you all about it.
Haha, shut down. Let's go write this list of jokes we can make about this awkward loser.
Whatever, you still made Miranda super happy and distracted the wolf pack, so win. You gain 2 charm and 1 creativity. Doodaloo-doo. Alright, our charm is still kind of toasted, so let's go to Jim. Oh good, yeah, she's not there yet. Hey, try so hard. Work up a sweat. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain +1 BFF. And sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off screen. And 2 charm. Sigh. Woe is me. Sigh. Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out. Oh, Hello, I didn't see you there, as I was standing here, suffering gallantly in silence. She did, and she wasn't, but okay. I had the most tragic injustice befall me earlier this morning. I was rejected from our school's water polo team. They claimed I was mistaken how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me, but I was raised underwater. How was one even supposed to play a water polo without a heavily armored seahorse as a mount? How, I ask you? Perhaps I offended them when I implied they were too impoverished to afford sea steeds. If so, well, I would love to make reparations. But it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelette to begin healing? I'm told the peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy. Obviously. And what would make the gesture even better is the personal touch of toppings, caviar, eel, chocolate-covered sand crabs. They'll never forget this was a present from a mer princess. An elegant stenciled card with your sincerest apologies, a list of all their fears, and a bundle of compromising photographs. I feel like this bottom one might be charm. This top one might also be charm or creativity. We've done this once, and the one we chose before was the toppings, and we succeeded, and I don't recall for the life of me what it was. We're going to go with this bottom one and just see if we can blast out of this plot point. Mess ourselves up real good. Oh, it was charming. Oh, yes. How better to show that I am truly making an effort to get to know them on the most personal of levels. I shall do their names in beautiful calligraphy, print their fears in gold leaf, and I shall adorn their compromising nudes with adorable glitter stickers. I may have been misunderstood before, but how could anyone misinterpret this kind gesture? Take the omelette, and make sure to take lots of pictures of them eating the eggs, so we can all remember how generous I was. Oh, the plot thickens. With a kiss on the cheek, Miranda hands you the omelet and waves you on your way. You gain 2 smarts and 1 charm. Nice. Dun, da, 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 da. All right, it's noon. Okay, it's Coven Day, apparently. Hey, Coven. You were planning to sit by yourself today, but the only table you can find is partly taken by the Coven. You do feel kind of sorry for them. After all, no one ever seems to want to sit with them. Oh, good, it's you. We can practice one of our spells on you. And this is probably why. Oh, don't look so worried. We're preparing for an upcoming battle with the disgruntled Lord of the Seventh Circle, and if we don't do our homework, we'll have a hell of a time beating him. The audience laughs. Wait, audience? Anyway, we've got 2 spells we've been meaning to try out, magical enhancements to help us beat this big bad. Do you think we could try one on you? Pretty, please. Aw, says the audience. You know, magical enhancement doesn't sound half bad. You can choose either of the 2 options. The spell that lets you see the future, and also the past, and the present. And you can watch live TV anywhere. Nah, you want to go for something a bit different. Let's do the spell that turns you into 2 helicopters. 2 helicopters is creativity. This is smarts, I'm pretty sure. Let's do that. The choice is made, Broadbandium Maximum. Suddenly you can see everything. Everything. You can see how the world will end. You can see how the world began. You can see your parents having sex, even though you totally don't want to. What's more, you can watch every single episode of Weasel Detective at once. Hello? Are you still alive? Lunch is ending. We're gonna go study for the next test period. You probably should too. Who needs to study? You literally know everything already. You gain 4 smarts, an entirely different perspective on your parents. No, thank you. No, thank you at all. Do. Are we fun? Not at all. Are we bold? Even so. All right. Oh, nope. Yeah, we'll go have fun today. Yeah, bump it. Bump that booty. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. Oh, woe is me. Alas and alack a day. Miranda throwing a hissy fit? Must be a Tuesday. Still, what else are you gonna do, study? Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I'm simply enduring the most horrible injustice to happen to anyone ever. You shan't believe such cruelty could happen at our own school, but just today Mrs. the Loch Ness Monster told me that I shall be receiving a B+ in her class. A B+! And all because I seldom attended. Does she not understand the importance of my daily royal manicures? Such a horrid grade will surely cause father to cease paying for my seahorse insurance as punishment, and then how shall suitors call upon me? Well, why would your seahorse need insurance if the suitors are coming to call upon you? It seems like their seahorse insurance would be the issue. I don't know how seahorse insurance works. Oh, the tragedy. If only someone knew of a way I could, I don't know, perhaps break into Principal Giant Spider's office, access his private computer, and alter my grades. Stick a web of flies outside the principal's office. When he goes out to eat, we sneak in to cheat. Burst into tears. Spiders hate tears. All right, we definitely burst into tears last time. So we're gonna try this top one. We might fail. I don't know what it is. Let's find out. Oh, it's smarts. It's smarts. Spiders want to eat flies. I get it. My ladies in waiting are expert lace makers, so I'm sure they shall have no problem dropping everything in order to detain a variety of bugs. Oh yeah, your ladies in your ladies in waiting are gonna love that, Miranda. Indeed, they don't, or are too terrified to object, and they create a sticky, gooey web. Ew. Ugh. Principal Giant Spider emerges to gorge on dung beetles that still smell of shit, which is apparently a thing spiders like. Tasty? You and Miranda sneak into his office, and using the skills you learned in Cyber Terrorism 101, hack into the files in no time. Oh, look at that! I have an A+. I guess I underestimated my own amazingness. I'm very surprised by this development. I suppose as long as we're here, I might as well fill this thumb drive with top secret school security footage. No reason. That seems to be on the level. Definitely don't ask any follow-up questions. Just gain 3 charm and be cool. Yeah, y'all, be cool. Ding dong, bing bong. All right, what are we doing now? Oh, we're very charming. Shall we be a bit more fun? Everything seems to be charming and smarts. That's nice. Let's be a bit more fun. Dance, dance. That day during recess. Come on there. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan the small magical Latino cat asks you what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain 2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. Yeah, that's not happening. You're gazing dreamily at Miranda when a flash of otherworldly light blinds you. When your vision clears, you see a great rift has opened in time and space, and standing in the middle of it, it's just, how do I want to do his voice now? Because I'm thinking, it is me, a prince of the other world, and I am here to fulfill an ancient prophecy. What do you think? A prophecy? How exciting and regal. What sort of prophecy is it? It is a prophecy of love. Oh boy, here it comes. Legends foretell a great beauty with the hair of an angel and the scales of a fish. A beauty who I am destined to marry. That's That sounds like a perfect description of me. Could it be that I am the great beauty described in the prophecy?
Well, yeah. That's sort of what I was trying to imply. Now, come with me to my realm, where we may plan a magnificent wedding.
You can't let him get away with this. But that prophecy is hard to argue with. The only argument you can think of is the hair of an angel. Ha! Clearly, Miranda has the hair of a goddess. What about these fish scales I glued to this handful of angel hair pasta? I think this is charm. And I think this is creativity. Let's go with this one. It's true! The very hair you now look upon was stolen and grafted from the scalp of Thetis herself. Daddy really does insist on the best hair for all his children, even if it angers the gods.
Perhaps the prophecy was speaking metaphorically. And yet, technicalities are the very things these sorts of prophecies turn upon. Ah, alas! Would that I could find a princess with less perfect hair.
The prince flees through his portal to go trolling for more princesses as Miranda glows with pride. You gain 2 smarts, 1 charm, and the phone number of her hairstylist. Da 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 da. All right, time for one last boost. Hey y'all, you puff yourself up, hoping to look as big and tough and sporty as possible, and you take your seat next to the wolf pack.
Hey, you! You know what it means that you took a seat at the wolf pack's table?
Well, it probably means that you don't care that much about defining which love interest you're pursuing. And or that table was already taken?
It means you're now one of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. Say it 3 times. Don't get us wrong. The second lunch is over. We'll 100% go back to hating you because you're weak and not at our level, bruh. But for now, you might as well enjoy living your best werewolf life to the max. Sometimes we like to stick with just classic, blanketly hating all other monsters. But other days we like to be aggressively inclusive. You caught us on an aggressively inclusive day. Yeah, bro. So, what classic werewolf activity would you like to do in these brief, glorious moments in which you get to be part of the TEAME?
Correcting their spelling of team probably isn't a classic werewolf activity. Better go with something more like, howling at the moon. Practicing ikebana, the ancient Japanese art of floral arrangements. Just super wolfy. We're going with this one. Floral arrangements.
Hell yeah! It's like you're in our minds already. Thank you for seeing that being part of the wolf pack is more than just playing sports, hitting the gym, and being total douche bros. Don't get us wrong, those are still 3 central pillars of Wolfpack life. We're just also super into Ikebana.
You and the Wolfpack slam dunk the rest of your respective lunches into the trash can and head outside to do some serious fucking flower picking and subsequent arranging.
Bro, look at this arrangement. Mixing an azalea with a dahlia is dope. Oh, dude, daisies and daffodils? Extreme. Yeah, don't forget putting your tie at 70 degrees, bro. Don't be an Ikebana noob. Man, you guys with those sick bouquets, we're gonna be drowning in pansies and peonies and pussies. Yeah.
Maybe just yeah. Well, I'll leave it to the Wolfpack to somehow turn floral arrangements into crude sexual remarks. And they got me consistently in the red. For yelling. Previously I made sure all of my stuff was in the yellow of my audio, but then this thing that I saw, the guy was getting into the red and it was okay, so I did it. I just don't want to blast anybody's eardrums with the Wolfpack yelling. But hey, your flowers look bomb.com and you gain +4 creativity. Oh yeah. Okay, so we should be in the 3rd leg of our Miranda's main plot, so it shouldn't matter where we go. We could still beef it terribly. That's true, I guess you could turn it down, but it's unexpected. I don't know. I'm just real nervous about sound. Okay, what do we want? We threw bold out the window. I'm gonna do it myself. Gosh, I don't know. I might be boned. Let's just go to the bathroom. That day you skipped class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Oh my word, what a wonderful, beautiful, exciting day. I hope someone can share my joy. My great aunt sea monster, unholy terror, McCracken face o' Cthulhu, has just received an award for her work with shipwrecks. She's now one of their leading causes. I want to send her my congratulations, but no one from the Postal Service will go near her lair for fear of their lives. Oh, if only some brave hero would volunteer to deliver this most important and time-sensitive missive. Why is a letter of congratulations so time-sensitive, you ask? Well, it's because of, well, you see, it's that these are very special congratulations with instructions to do something congratulatory for herself, you know. Just get her the letter. There's something fishy about this request, but you've never let that stop you before. You come up with a foolproof plan. Hire Scuba, the underwater taxi service, to deliver the letter for you. Dynamite the toilet, dive into the sewer, and swim there yourself. All right, we came here to make this bad decision. It's probably bold, and we're probably going to fail it. So let's just do it. Oh, yeah, we did it. We beefed it. If you want something done right, and there's absolutely no way to pawn it off on someone else, you do it yourself. You grab the stick of dynamite you won from Damien in the game of multiplayer solitaire and head to the bathroom. We're already in the bathroom. Using all the finesse of a rhino with a sledgehammer, you blow that motherfucking toilet to bits and dive in head first. Unfortunately, some monster was enjoying the cafeteria food a little bit too much, and the toilet is clogged. Oh, God. Oh, God. Again, water is coming to get me in 2021. The water is coming to get me. Well, it was clogged. Now it and its delicious contents are plastered all over the walls, the ceiling, and especially you. At least this kind of plumbing catastrophe has not happened yet. Knock on wood, save me. You called Crazy Martin in to clean this mess up, but he seems to think this is on you, culpability-wise as well as literally. Miranda finds you scrubbing half-digested ravioli out of the floor tiles, her letter totally lost in the carnage. Whoopsie-doodle. I mean this both in reference to your physical stench and your performance as a friend. You stink. Harsh words coming from Miranda. You lose 2 charm and 1 fun. I know. I knew it was going to happen. I needed to be bold to jump in the toilet. You know it. But I'm still going to see if you'll go to prom with me. Miranda, will you go to prom with me? You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the prom with you. What? I'm sorry to tell you this, my friend, but I think your princess is in another castle. Clearly, this was too much for you. You abandoned high school and spent the rest of your life designing a robot for sex purposes. Not the robot in the wall. That's a different robot. We're not going to get into that. That's personal. Unfortunately, as soon as your robot lover got true AI, it rejected you. Oh, thank goodness that didn't happen. Aw, it was all suck. 5 new outcomes, though. 2 new events. We're starting to get low there. I'm going to have to bring up my cheat sheet and run with it so that I unlock all the stuff I haven't hit before. Yeah, it's a pretty sucky run. That's fine. Oh, that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I don't even think we even unlocked anything. We shouldn't have. We didn't do anything good. Those weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. You know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Miranda started a nonprofit to help countries without a monarchy, because all countries should have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom. Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas Present. She spent most of her time partying. There was almost no work because, it was summer. And she should have gone to Australia. Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. JK, he became an athlete, duh. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever. Of course he is. For those 3 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom may have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Oh yeah! What if I told you that this song was gonna end? Come on. Yep. There we go. Oh, we've got one new image in the gallery. Is it an image just saying how... Oh, it's fan art. Okay, good. Well, at least we get these. Look at our cute little fan arts. What are we going to see? Oh! Van Ripper art. I love this. This is multiple references. Prepare to die. And those knives looks good. It's like a little comic book panel. I like this a lot. You did a good job, Van Ripper. Thank you. Thank you for making this. All right. Well, that's about it for today. I downloaded a pack of little things. So now I've got this cool little stream is ending window or picture. I'm probably not going to keep it. I'm probably going to make my own assets because I just want to. That's how I roll. And I already forget who made this pack, so I can't even tell you to let you know. But we're going to go ahead and end our stream now. I might be on later. I got all of my drivers and stuff set up, so it's letting me play my other games on the big screen now. If I do come back on, it'll be probably after 3 because I've got my therapy today. So we'll see how that all shakes out. But otherwise, have a great day and take care of yourselves. Be safe. Hope to see you too soon. Bye.